beginning with your Ncraa Concepcion College Baby Blue Hawks. Starting center number 10, Jason Natividad. And point guard number 11, Sean Herbert. Starting for forward number 12, John Morales. And two guard number 23, Yasmin Mohamed. And a power forward number 72, Esther Castillo. Head coach of the Baby Blue Hawks is Billy Gonzalez, assisted by Oji Kumatai. And now, the starters for your Royals Australia. Power forward number 6, Rhys Pratt. And point guard number 7, Axel Ivonen. Small forward number 21, Cairo Araujo. And shooting guard number 25, Ethan Pascual. And at center number 31, Ibrahim Zuhair. Head coach of Royals Australia is Andy Parnell, assisted by Paul Collette, coordinator.
And the game now starts between the Royals Australia and the ICC Junior Blue Hawks, or the Baby Blue Hawks, and an early basket by Sean Herbon of the ICC Junior Blue Hawks. Two teams are coming off a loss on their previous game. Coach Anton, what's the importance of this game for these two squads?
Oh, for the ICC Junior Blue Hawks, I'm going to start off with them. This is a must-win game to secure their spot in the semifinals phase of this tournament. For the Royals Australia, 0-3, still not. They still have a chance, although slim, but they still have a chance to get to the semifinal round of this tournament with a win here and a win later on as well. Head coach Andy Pahanel mentioned they're going to work on the communication of their team in game, as well as the tempo. They want to be able to dictate the tempo. No silly fouls, and he's going to give their bench players an opportunity. And you can see that right now with a different starting five. For the Junior Blue Hawks, again, I mentioned, must win today, hard work, and they need to move on from that loss that they suffered against the Malayan Red Robins.
And a great opportunity for these reserve players to feel how to be a starter in a game. You know, really, this is a really new face in the starting lineup. Sohail playing as a center position instead of Bolisker and Mabuk McCoy. The Twin Towers is, you know, having their time on the bench as of the moment. You know, actually, maganda rin yun, coach, because it will give them some time to realize and read the game coming outside of the playing court.
That's correct. It's a chance for them to be on the outside looking in.
Castillo being bothered there by Prats. Morales creating some space, pivoting inside, missing that paint jumper. Attacking the ball for the Royals, and Araujo gets fouled there by Sean Herbon.
So Cairo Araujo getting inside, able to get a foul from a Junior Blue Hawk player.
So 8 minutes remaining here in the first period. So Hales steals that ball, gives
Pass
it
was
over.
too low.
Yeah, good thing it went through, but Araujo missing that penetration. Castillo stop pops. It was bothered by Ibrahim. And Jason Natividad. The, the bulldoze from Isabela will be on the line.
So Ibrahim Sohail bothering that shot of Lester Castillo. Jason Natividad, though, did not give up on that play. Was able to get the offensive rebound. Able to fish for a foul and get his chance to get 2 points from the line.
And you'll see here on the side of the Royals basketball that they are, they really adjusted here on the type of physicality of basketball here in the Philippines. They absorb the contact now, less talk, more of the done here. Everything is working fine now for the Royals. Great improvement overall for this squad. Like what you've mentioned, you're a winner if you learn something each day.
So yes, that is correct. You don't lose, you learn.
On the offensive end now, Pascual missing that running shot. Sean with the basketball. Herbon to Morales. Lester swings the ball to Banag, but Banag commits a traveling violation and an early timeout in here, coached by the Royals Australia. 3-2, 1 point lead by ICC Junior Blue Hawks with 6 minutes and 48 here in the first quarter. And that's the start of the game again, and Morales opening it with a basket. So 5-2, up by 3 is the ICC Junior Blue Hawks. Pascual with a letter against Morales. Sizing up Morales here. Gives it over to Araulio. Prats swings it to Banyas. Running shot is missed.
Too strong on that running shot by Banyes.
Ball was saved there. Good thing it went to Pascual's hand. Lucky break for the ICCG Baby
effort.
Blue Hawks.
Great effort by Godwin Uy. Try to save that ball.
Morales for 3. Rebound here. Trying to save is Jason Natividad. Well defended there by Royals Australia. They're putting up 3-man wall on that possession.
Great effort being shown by the Junior Blue Hawks to track down that loose ball, be able to get that possession and get them more chances and more opportunities scoring. Now going to see a full court press by the Junior Blue Hawks.
Where this is their strong side, their full court press and then transition offense. Let's see if how are they going to continue doing that strength that they have.
So Sean Herbon getting called for a foul. Holding down the offensive player.
Banyes to Ibrahim. Handoff play. Araulio inside. Good move, but unable to convert.
Great handoff play Talking about Ibrahim Sohail to his teammate Banyes. Just couldn't get it to go. Sorry, Araulio. Just couldn't get it to go.
So a slow start here for both squad. We only have 5-2 in favor of the ICC Baby Blue Hawks. And steal here by Pascual. 2-1-2 fast break opportunity. And Pascual lays it in with a left hand finish.
Using his body to protect the ball. Talking about Pascual for that layup.
Long bomb, no go. Rebound by Sohail.
Godwin Uy, free for three. Couldn't get it to go.
Banyes penetrating against Jason Natividad. That's a difficult one to do. Sohail, length and strength. But he'll go to the line. Almost an end one play.
Almost an end one opportunity for Ibrahim Sohail. Didn't see that much action in their last ball game. He only played 2 minutes.
So limited minutes in the previous one, but
That's correct.
this
Limited
one-
action for Ibrahim Sohail. But you can't blame head coach Andy Pahanel for that, because during their last game, their twin towers of Bolesquer and Mabok Makoy, Bolesquer had 21 rebounds.
wow.
Mabok Makoy had 18 rebounds, so they really played big for the Royals Australia Ball Club.
And with excitement as well, though they lost that game, that 3 slam dunks that we've noticed yesterday, really made a marking here for this league. And a putback here for number 2, Yuri Operario of the Blue Hawks.
Nice offensive rebound by Yuri Operario to get that 2 points.
Pascual setting it up now, calling out a horns play. Sohail giving the screen. Pass to Prats. Prats inside, left hand finish, no go. Sohail is there for a putback finish. Another miss for the Royals Australia. And Pascual takes it from the outside.
Third serving for Royals Australia. Getting that 3-pointer to go is Pascual. 8-7 is our score. Royals up by 1. 3 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. Castillo with the 3-point attempt. No go. Rebound controlled by Banyes.
Pascual now a tall guard for the Royals Australia. Pascual to Araulio for 3. Another miss for Araulio. Araulio haven't gotten his drift going here offensively.
Araulio, top of the key 3-pointer. Off left.
Godwin Uy with a jump pass. Look at that Pinoy step.
Lester Castillo getting his defender to bite on that Pinoy step and getting a foul in the process. He's now on the line to get 2 free throws.
And not only one defender got fake there, 2 went up in the air because of that pump fake, or that Pinoy step rather.
That Pinoy step is like a pump fake, actually. So you
But
can actually
moving.
call it. Yeah, you can call it like a pump fake if you want to, because it doubles as that, or there's a semblance of that, so to speak.
So it's a deadlock, 8-all with 2 minutes and 48 seconds. And drop pass to Sohail. Sohail just missing that point blank range.
Banyes, nice drop pass to Sohail at the baseline. Just couldn't convert.
Banyes now waiting for his teammates. Good decision to do. Gives it to Ibrahim Sohail. Araulio driving on the reverse layup. Finally nailing one down.
Nice drive by Araulio. I was about to say he could have gone up already, but decided to do that, get that reverse layup. Good thing it went in.
And that's a clear rejection there by Araulio. Araulio again to Banyes, creating some space. Curving inside is number 11, Bañez.
Oh, nice pass by Araulio. Last minute, giving it to Bañez. Nice footwork to be able to get that shot inside to go. Talking about Bañez.
Number 2,
Operario
Yuri Operario
missing that three-point attempt.
Jai Malyari is now replacing Operario. Usually Jai Malyari is the starter guard of Coach Speedy, but this time he's coming off the bench.
Trying something new is head coach Speedy Gonzalez.
12-8 in favor of the Royals Australia. Sohail travels, and Ibrahim Sohail needs to be careful in moving on that position.
Ibrahim Sohail caught dancing to the wrong song. Probably not the best idea to take it off the dribble. It would be a lot better if he was set up by his teammate somewhere near the basket.
That's not really his comfort zone. So 12-8, 4-point advantage of the ICC Baby Blue Hawks. Godwin missing the mid-range. Ball possession will go back to the Royals Australia. So substitution one more time. Number 14. Pascual takes it all to the hoop for 2 points.
Nice hesitation move by Pascual. Catching his defender off guard with that, again, hesitation.
Godwin trying to answer his back with a 3. But here comes Bañez, gives it to Pascual. Pascual trying on 3-point. Rebound by Ibrahim Sohail. Pascual spins. Ibrahim again, trying another one inside. Multiple tries didn't work. Jai against Prats, and Jai scoring with an end one opportunity. Malyari will be on the line.
So Rhys Pratt reaching in, giving Jai Malyari a 3-point play opportunity. Should have let it go. Didn't have a chance really of getting that ball.
So it's not a good chase down there for Prats. And
Sometimes you gotta learn to let it go.
and Jai Malyari successfully converts the end one opportunity. Prats to Ibrahim. Ibrahim, ball was stolen, and that will be the end of our first period. Slow start for both squad. Our score in here is 14-11. 3-point advantage by the Royals Australia. So this is now the start of the second period of our second game of this day. And the Royals Australia is up 14 to 11. And now we are seeing the usual starters for the Royals Australia except their main guard, Ashton Pahanel. Coach Anton, what can you say about this now?
Yeah, you're correct. The usual starting five minus Ashton Pahanel in the floor or on the floor right now for Royals Australia. Well, this is going to be interesting to say the least because the Royals, they are up by 3, and that was without their usual starters. So let's see how the Junior Blue Hawks will respond with this particular lineup.
Yeah, on the end of Royals Australia, earlier it's Pascual who's playing as a point guard, and now I'm sure it's Raukawa who's going to do that job for them.
Yes, our mini Lonzo Ball. Talking about Raukawa, that's Tiari Raukawa.
And Godwin inside, missing that shot against Wells. Christopher decides to bring the basketball down. Raukawa setting the play up against smaller Jai Malyari. Raukawa penetrates. Ball got stolen. Baby Blue Hawks is now running. Jai attacking the taller defender. Good intention, but he was fouled on that play.
So foul on the Tiari Raukawa. Jai Malyari getting a bump. That's a mismatch of sorts.
Yeah, that's really, it's like you're seeing Muggsy and Manute Ball at the same time on that possession. That's really an 80s basketball, Coach Anton. The reference was too far from the age. And Christopher Wells on the transition offense for Christian Wells, rather. The transition offense for the Royals Australia.
Christian Wells picking up where he left off from their last game. Christian Wells scored 10.6 rebounds in their last game against DLSU Dasmariñas.
Mabuk with the basketball against two defenders. Wells to Raukawa. Jacks it up from long. 3-point won't go for Raukawa. Jai challenging Mabuk McCoy using that high glass pump. What a move for Jai Malyari.
Off the glass. Getting that angle is Jai Malyari. Nice finish.
And Bolly Scare using his length to overpower his defender.
Bollisker in their last game had a whopping 21 rebounds. So 12 points, 21 rebounds.
Malyari to Godwin. Airmails that, but Godwin gets the ball back. Another chance here for the Baby Blue Hawks, and Godwin Uy will be on the line after the foul of Bollisker.
Godwin Uy taking it strong to the hole. Taking it right to Bollisker. No fear basketball being shown by Godwin Uy of the ICC IASIS.
Yes.
Shout out to Sir Marco Agana for giving us that information about a baby hawk.
Interesting one. Godwin's second shot. Nothing but net on the free throw attempt.
Full court pressure now, 2-1. Let's see if they're going to force a turnover.
And I like how the Royals break that press. Mabuk McCoy. Floater is missed. Transition offense here. They're speeding it up. Manag Banag Fadeaway one, no go. Raukawa with a rebound. Ball is scared with the basketball on top of the key. Not a comfortable situation for Ball is scared on that place. Raukawa to Wells. Wells stop, pops, no go for Chris Wells. Jai Malyari again using his speed, almost the same high mark for Jai Malyari. And Jai Malyari is down on the floor now, but we have a timeout here, 19-18, in favor now of the ICC Baby Blue Hawks.
Jai Malia. Hopefully he's okay. 19-18, 6 minutes, 12 remaining. We'll be back.
So action continues here inside the Patriots gym, and Baby Blue Hawks with another steal. Sean, stop, pops. Rebound by Wells. Chance here for the Royals to increase or to get the lead. Wells for three. They're really falling in love on that 3-point early in this game.
Christian Wells missing on that 3-point attempt.
And Godwin Oy, good pass coming from Banag to Godwin Oy.
Great pass of Banag finding his teammate, cutting down the middle.
It seems like this Royals, Australia, are really looking for that 3-point shot. They're moving the ball right in the wing to look for an open three. But that won't work. It caused a traveling violation. Sean Herbon to Jason Natividad. You know, it's an interesting matchup. Jason Natividad and Bolisker. One length versus strength. Interesting one.
So Jason Natividad, what he lacks in length, makes up for in width.
Yeah.
For Bolisker, it's the opposite. What he lacks in width, he makes up for in length.
And this is the matchup that we are waiting for. Bolisker and able to capitalize his length advantage against Jason Natividad. Banag with a letter. Sean Herbon setting up now on top of the key. Godwin Uy, great pick and roll play, but it goes out of bounds. 4 minutes and 29 seconds remaining, 21-18. Full court pressure being implemented here by the Baby Blue Hawks. Wells crossing the half-court lane, pass it over to Mabuk McCoy. Mabuk in traffic. Rebound picked here by the Baby Blue Hawks. Sean Herbon stepping on the gas. Drops it to Godwin inside, no go. Rebound by Jason. And Jason Natividad scores his first basket.
So great offensive rebound by Jason Natividad off of that miss from Godwin Uy.
And traveling a personal foul is whistled for against Managbanag.
So CJ Managbanag getting an earful from head coach or coach Ogie Gumatay saying you don't need to reach in. All you need to do is put your hands up.
Ball is scared with a rebound here. Mabuk McCoy for three. Rebounded by Jason Natividad. Sean running. Pass it over to Kasmer Managbanag.
Sean Herbon actually had two teammates running the wings, deciding to give it to Managbanag for the 2 points.
Ball is mid-range J. Still won't work for Mabuk McCoy, rather. And double clutches right in the midair. Godwin Oy.
Sean Herbon doing a good job finding his teammates.
He's really playing that floor general position effectively for the ICC Baby Blue Hawks.
Good things happen when you run with your teammate. You see in that position. That's why we have that drill called the three-man weave, specifically for that particular purpose. To be familiar with the 3-on-2, 3-on-1 fast break opportunities.
Feeling the line correctly in the transition. Morales to Sean Herbon. Sean crossing over. Decides to give it over right in the middle for number 72. That's Lester Castillo.
Nice dive by Lester Castillo. Great pass by Sean Herbon.
And that long pass didn't work for the Royals Australia. And our score is 29-18 after that turnover committed by Ethan Herrera. 2 minutes and 23 remaining here in the second period.
We'd also like to thank Sir Jerry Serio, the sports director of DLSU Dasmariñas, for letting us use their basketball court or the gym. Air-conditioned pa.
That is
Daryl.
right. This venue is a really great venue to play basketball. Well ventilated, clear lights, at ang ganda ng environment outside this gymnasium. It's really, naturey, like what we mentioned earlier.
Yes, at the top of our broadcast, we mentioned very, very nice change of scenery because we are from Manila, the concrete jungle. Now here in DLSU Dasmariñas, lots of trees, fresh air. Iba.
You're from Manila. I grew up in a farm. Yeah, technically, yeah, I'm from Bulacan, though.
Okay, so my partner here, Daryl, grew up in the farm. Di ba kasama mo si Alice Godon? Hindi rin sa farm, di ba same farm?
A different one.
A different farm, all right.
No, di ko na po maalala. Coach Anton. Going
Cannot
back to our
remember.
game now. Going back to our game now. Pascual with the basketball. Even in for three. Too long.
Axel, even in corner three, could not get it to go.
1 minute and 20 seconds now on the second quarter. Sean fakes it. Ball is being moved on the wing. Ibrahim Sohail with a rebound. Decides to dribble the basketball right in the middle. Pascual, step back three. Another miss for Pascual. Ibrahim inside. Shot was rejected. Second times around is good for Ibrahim Sohail.
Second serving for Ibrahim Sohail. Staying with that ball, getting the offensive rebound. Good job.
Trimming that lead to 8. 30-22. Jason Natividad attracting the defenders. Two persons are not enough for Jason Natividad.
Nothing you can do once Jason Natividad gets a step on you.
And look at that shot rejection of Jason Natividad. Sean Herbon always in turbo, and that floater gets in for Sean Herbon. It's now 12-point lead, 34-22.
Sean Herbon turning on the Jets.
But Lester Morales, or
That's John,
John Morales,
Morales,
rather.
yes,
Yeah.
giving up that foul, trying to stop that transition
And
or
it's
that quick transition offense.
even then, that is an out of bounds for the Royals Australia with 1.2 second remaining. Catch and shoot in here, but it will be a backcourt inbound. And it's a rejection for Ibrahim Suhail. It will be counted as a block. And that ends up our first half. Our score is 34-22 in favor of the ICC Baby Blue Hawks. And we'll be back after this halftime break.
So I'm joined here by the team owners of the Royals Australia Basketball Club. I have Marinette Impreso and Jolly Impreso. We're going to talk a little bit about their experience. I'm going to start with the lady, of course, Miss Marinette Impreso. Tell us, how has the experience been so far from a team standpoint?
Yeah, from a team perspective, I think they're coming to a realization how good the local teams are in the Philippines, and they're looking at improving themselves. So they're really very much enjoying it right now.
Thank you. So improving on themselves, Sir Jolly, your turn. I'm going to ask you, what have they learned so far? What have you gathered from their experience?
Hello, good morning. So far, they come here to play and see how hard the team here in the Philippines, which is they're getting a lot of experience and exposure to the place. And thank you for having us. And our boys is trying their best to get some win. Thank you.
Thank you. Marinette, you mentioned that you moved to Australia when you were 2 years old. Do you remember any particular food here in the Philippines that you enjoyed when you were a baby?
2 years old pa po ako nung dumating dito, at least dumating at sa Australia, I mean. So my favorite food is kare-kare and pinakbet. So I still very much like that food.
So, kare-kare and pinakbet. How about for you, Sir Jolly? Have you gotten a chance to eat your favorite food here in the Philippines?
Of course, nakakain ako ng dinuguan, yun ang number one ko rin, at saka kare-kare. Wala pang balot ako nakikita, kaya maybe tonight. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much to the team owners of the Royals Australia Basketball Club. Very, very nice to see that they've brought their team over to experience a Philippine brand of basketball. We'll be back with the continuation of our game in just a few.
And 2 quarters are now set into the books. We are now at the second half of this game. It is Royals Australia competing against the ICC Baby Blue Hawks 34 to 22. 24 now for the Royals Australia. 9 minutes and 35 seconds. Coach Anton, that is a interesting first half that we have battle of length and strength naman dito sa ICC Baby Blue Hawks.
So true to what head coach Andy Pahanel said, he was going to give the bench players a chance or an opportunity to play. So he did not start the usual starters for his Royals Australia squad. Pero ngayong third quarter, we can see yung usual starters niya minus Andy Pahanel, who's not suiting up for today. Yan ang nasa loob.
An inside presence for Ball is Scare. I like the footwork that he's shown to us in that possession.
A nice bump by Bolescare inside. Not afraid to bang bodies inside.
And that's one thing that they learn in here. You know, banging bodies down low, being physical in playing basketball. It's really different compared to the basketball that they got used to. So they can also bring that, knowledge and the experience that they had in here when they went back or when they go back to their main country. And ball, that's Mabuk McCoy rather for 3. So that's a first 3-point basket for Mabuk McCoy.
That's correct. Mabuk McCoy getting his 3-point game going early in the third quarter. Now, you mentioned earlier about the physical nature of Philippine basketball. Head coach Andy Pahanel and team owner Mr. Jolly Impreso did mention that, and they have been stressing that na in Australia, it's really not as physical. So that's something that these players have grown accustomed to in this particular tournament. So it's already the third day. We're already on the third day of our tournament, and actually, as early as the second day, yesterday, we already saw that the Royals Australia basketball team or basketball club had already adjusted.
They played really a different brand of basketball. Every day they are really improving. I'm really impressed on how quick this Royal Australia adapts the type of basketball that we have in here.
So Jai Malyari being called for that violation. He crossed the line too early before the ball hit the rim.
Now Pascual gives it to Ball is Scared. Raukawa to Ball is inside. Rebound was picked here by Mabuk McCoy. Raukawa to Mabuk. Maguk drives and he scores inside for 2 points.
Strong drive by Mabuk McCoy from the wing, going inside, getting that layup to go. That's the aggressiveness of Mabuk McCoy being or on display in the third quarter.
Morales for ICC missing it. Offensive board for the ICC Baby Blue Hawks, and Morales decides to take it to the hoop.
Second serving for John Morales. Nice outlet pass to Pascual.
And now the Royals has a chance there to do the transition offense on their own. It's now just 10-point deficit that they are catching up here. 43 to 33. Jai to Jason. Jason with that pump fake or the Pinoy step, that's what we call it. But it went. He got fouled in that play. that, comparing it to the Royals Australia. But here comes Mabuk McCoy. Fadeaway move didn't work. Jai. 3-point shot is good for Jai Malyari.
It's just a 2-point long two for Jai Malyari. Is a foot inside the line, but that time Christian Wells gets a 3 to go.
Has been looking for that shot all day long, finally nailing one down. Jai. This is a sure 3 if it goes in, but it airmails. Jai Malyari missing another 3-point shot.
Jai Malyari too long on that 3-point attempt.
Pascual with the basketball. Posting up Jai. Decides to give it to Mabuk. Raukawa. The ball is scared. Pascual with that semi-pump fake. Off board or bank 3-point shot didn't work. Jason. And a basket scored in here by number 13, Godwin Uy, after a great pass of Jason Natividad.
So the fast break plays of the Junior Blue Hawk clicking on all cylinders.
Great ball fake. And a point blank miss there by Lester Castillo, but they control the rebound here. Morales gives it to Godwin. Using the time now. 4 seconds to shoot on their shot clock. Jai Malyari missing that 3-point shot, but Jason Natividad powering his way through. So a 2-point basket for Jason Natividad, 50-36. Mabuk for 3. Corner jumper is good for Mabuk.
McCoy getting that 3-pointer to go from the corner. Nice play execution executed by the Royals Australia Basketball Club.
Jason Natividad posting up. Post play for Natividad didn't work. Raukawa. And Pascual loses it, but good thing Mabuk McCoy is there for the recovery. Christian Wells for another chance for the Royals Australia. Not giving up on that play is Christian Wells. 50-41 now, 3 minutes and 35 seconds remaining here at the third.
Great offensive rebound by Christian Wells, giving a chance to the Royals Basketball Club. Now down by just 9. Mabuk McCoy cutting that lead down to just 7 points. Or sorry, cutting the lead down to just 9 points now. Timeout on the floor for the Blue Hawks with 3 minutes and 20 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be back.
And back to our game here inside the Patriots Gymnasium. DLSU, Dasmariñas, and Managbanag airmails that 3-point attempt. Malyari against the towers of Royals Australia. Really difficult shot there because of the length of the Australians. And on the other end, Christian Wells scoring on the transition.
You mentioned earlier challenging the bigs of the Royals Australia, but unsuccessful, resulting in that transition offense by Christian Wells. But John Morales gets it back. He missed that attempt inside, but that jumper gets it to fall.
Raukawa playing the role now, filling in the role of Ashton Pahanel. But there is a foul from behind. That's Bolly Scare with his another personal foul. It's only his second personal foul. That's one thing that is good about these bigs of Royals Australia. They're not foul heavy. They doesn't give that foul that much. Raukawa to Pascual. This is the second time that they lose the possession on the transition.
We need to be more careful giving out those passes. So talking about the Royals Australia Basketball Club.
Jason Natividad loves posting up. Baby hook, no go. Morales gets an opening. And that mid-range jumper is good for John Morales.
Back-to-back buckets for John Morales. He hit one earlier, hitting one again.
Raukawa to Mabuk. Raukawa decides to drive and dropped it to Kerr. Great steal here for Jason Natividad. Manag-Banag carrying the letter. Herbon with a floater. Offensive board here for Herbon. That running jumper won't go in for number 44, Lorenzo Arellano.
So second serving, nothing there for the Junior Blue Hawks. Sorry, miss. Now on transition, the Junior Blue Hawks.
And John Morales with the basketball. And John Morales, second time around, it's on the other side of the shoulder with that basket. Mabuk McCoy to Pascual. Ball is scared, kicks the ball out to Mabuk. Mabuk decides to shoot for three, didn't work. Pascual inside, floats, no go for Pascual. Mabuk is there to grab the board. What a hassle for this Royal Australia. Multiple chance, no conversion for the Royals Australia.
John Morales gets that rebound, saying enough is enough, pushing the ball up ahead, but now they're going to set it up.
4 seconds remaining in here. Sean Herbon trying to beat the buzzer. No go for the Baby Blue Hawks, and that wraps up our third period, 56-45 in favor of the ICC Baby Blue Hawks. Stay tuned. Fourth and final frame will be up next. Action continues here inside the Patriots gym. Both squad that we are seeing in here is trying to get back into the winning column. Godwin, for a 3.
Nice looking jump shot from the 3 for Godwin. Nothing but net.
Here comes Araulio using the screen of Sohail. Ibrahim on the corner gives it over to Prats. Prat is having a problem on that situation. Mabok inside floater. It's good for Mabok McCoy.
Nice move by Mabok McCoy to get that one-handed floater over Sean Herbon, realizing that mismatch, getting it to go.
Possession here goes inside, and that's Arellano with another basket.
Lorenzo Arellano did not get a chance to play in their last ball game, but this time getting some minutes for head coach Speedy Gonzalez.
Mabuk McCoy to Banyes. The usual ball screen or ball swing here, and Prats will have his chance on the line after that foul. So Arellano will commit his second personal foul.
So again, remember, he scored earlier, but now he gets the foul. That's really something. It really happens that when you score, you end up getting a foul.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a tendency that you're going to foul, but it just seems that that's what happens.
And the ball was almost stolen by Ibrahim Sohail. 19 seconds, 3 seconds to cross the half-court line. Are they aware of it? Good thing, no pressure defense. Sean Herbon crossed the half-court line successfully. Ball was stopped, ends up in the hands of Godwin Uy. Godwin in traffic, no problem for Godwin Uy.
Nice save by his teammate. That's James Corpus, tracking down that loose ball, tapping it to Godwin Uy, making something out of nothing is Godwin Uy.
Araulio for 3. A foul from behind is called against Prats.
So Reese Prats getting called for that foul, holding down his defender, trying to get an advantage off of that rebound.
Another 3-point attempt. It's good one more time for Godwin Uy.
So Godwin Uy, self 5-0 run.
Yeah, really feeling the groove now on this sport frame. Mabuk McCoy to Prats. Back to Mabuk. Mabuk step back 3. Trying to bounce back on that 3-point on his own, but didn't work. Prats loses the basketball. And a timeout will be called in here. Our score is 66-47 in favor of the ICC Baby Blue Hawks with 7 minutes and 24 seconds left.
SBP Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, Forest Lodge Baguio, OCCCIN Molten, Not to mention down under promotions for making this tournament possible or helping us make this tournament possible. We like to thank those sponsors.
The play continues here. Coach Anton with 7 minutes and 20. Araulio with the basketball. And that will be a 24-second shot clock violation whistled against the Royals Australia. They need to be mindful with that shot clock.
That's correct. They need to be more aware of the time they have in the clock. 19-point lead for the Junior Blue Hawks.
Godwin Uy for 3. Air mails it. Pump fake. And it's a clear foul on that situation. That will be Cairo Araulio who commits that personal foul, and it's a baseline inbound for the Baby Blue Hawks.
So Araulio getting called for that foul. Offensive rebound by the Junior Blue Hawks. Great positioning inside.
Ibrahim with that rebound. Gives it to Prats. Prats absorbs the contact but unable to control the balance. And Araulio will have his chance on the free throw area.
Nice offensive rebound by Araulio.
And Coach Anton, with this time remaining on the clock, actually, it's still mathematically possible, and Royals Australia needs to do something now if they want to grab the W. But that will be really difficult.
It'll be a tall order for them to be able to come back. But again, nothing is impossible. A few stops here and there, a few three-point conversions. You never know. They can make a ball game out of this one.
Like what the motto or what the saying of the most popular team here in the Philippines, never say die in basketball.
Yes, but with that three-pointer, they extend their lead to 20 points. Gonna be tough.
Ibrahim hands it up to Araulio. Prats trying to operate, gives it back to Araulio. Driving in the middle. In traffic, no go. Ball is in the hands of Godwin Uy, who was fouled hard on that play. Scary fall for Godwin, but it seems okay.
So Ethan Flores getting called for that foul.
And I like the way Blue Hawk or Baby Blue Hawks trying to speed up the game in here, even though they're up already by 20 points. Because
So
we know
still not letting up. Reason why the Junior Blue Hawks are pushing the pace and trying to get a big lead is because if there's a tie, just in case, it is a quotient system. So the team with more points will have the advantage.
second shot for Uy, missing it, but rebound here for Araulio. Three-point attempt again, Godwin Uy, but another rebound for Araulio.
Heck, that's Lester. Oh, sorry, that's Lorenzo Arellano.
Oh, Lorenzo Araulio.
Araulio is from the Royals.
Thank you, really.
Australia.
I really got confused now with the names that we have. I do apologize. And that ball was partially topped by Sean Herbon.
So Herbon playing the passing lanes, able to get a hand on that pass by Flores to his teammate Araulio.
Flores faking it. And that is a turnover again for the Royals Australia. 5 minutes and 28 remaining here at the fourth period. They are down by 20 points against the ICC Baby Blue Hawks. Baby Blue Hawks a chance to increase their lead. Manag-Banag on the court now. Manag-Banag for three. Rebound battle. Won here by Ibrahim Sohail. Sohail decides to pick up the ball. Gather got stolen. Possession, but is on the floor now. Banag with a letter. Corpus 2-on-1. And Corpus with a wild shot at that situation.
James Corpus missing on that layup attempt. Could have given it up to his teammate. Elected to take it strong to the hole.
First shot for Godwin Oy is good again. It's now 21-point advantage for the Baby Blue Hawks, sitting comfortably on the driver's seat at this situation. And a sad thing here, or sad news also, that's already a 50 foul for the Royals Australia. That puts them in the penalty situation already. Herrera, nowhere to go. Got stolen in here. Banag with the basketball. Pass it over to Godwin Uy for 2 points. And
So Godwin Uy, easy baskets now for the Junior Blue Hawks.
Herrera floats, didn't work. Good thing. The rebounding prowess and the putback of Ibrahim Sohail.
Nice offensive rebound by Ibrahim Sohail.
And on the other end, Arellano scoring one more time for the ICC Baby Blue Hawks. It's now 74-51, slowly increasing their lead. Prats inside goes to the charity stripe once more.
Reese Pratt's able to get a foul from that's number 44 again. Lorenzo Arellano was the one who scored. He was the one that was called for the foul. So whenever you score, a foul is going to be called on you.
It's just funny to talk about that because it really
Very
happens.
funny, yes.
It really
It's
happens most of the
more
time.
often than not, time and time again. That is what happens.
Lorenzo with a rebound. Jai pushing the ball up. And Banag throws it. Corpus, second shot for Corpus didn't work as well. Herrera almost loses it. Or Colette, rather.
So Ija Colette, that's the son of assistant coach Paul Colette for the Royals Australia basketball team.
Ball was kicked out to Herrera. Challenge at that situation. Even though there's a hand on his face, there will be no problem for Herrera.
Nice shot by Herrera. Didn't have an angle, but still able to get that ball to go. Ethan Herrera getting in the scoring column for the Royals Australia Basketball Club.
Jai gives the ball over to the corner. 3 points airmailed. Possession will still stay with the Baby Blue Hawks. So 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock. This will be a quick play for the Baby Blue Hawks. Enough time to do at least 1 to 2 dribbles if they needed to. Jai on the baseline. Quick play is good for Lorenzo Arellano.
So excellent execution on that baseline inbound play.
And not giving up on this play is Banag. Look at the intensity that the Baby Blue Hawks is putting up in here. They are sitting in a comfortable margin, but still, the intense pressure is continuously being implemented. An easy basket here for number 5, C.D. Galaza.
So C.D. Galaza getting it to go.
And C.D. Galaza got caught stepping on the sideline, trying to run on the blind side of his opponent.
You like the intensity being shown by the Junior Blue Hawks, even if they're up by 24 points. They're still looking to increase on this lead.
Because what you want to do in here is carry the momentum from this game to the next. And look at this steal by Jai Malyari. Speeding up in the transition. Jai Malyari with a walk in the park finish.
Great defense by Jai Malyari. Getting that steal and that layup to go.
And after that, that's an inbound violation from Royals Australia. And they call a timeout in here. Our score is 80 for the Baby Blue Hawks. Royals Australia at 44 with 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. So back in the game, and after that timeout, 3 points right away for CD Galeaza.
CD Galeaza getting that three-pointer to go. Now getting a 2-point conversion off of that steal and a layup.
And not yet done doing the damage here for the Baby Blue Hawks. CD Galeaza adding more points to their tally sheet.
So miscommunication there by Ibrahim Sohail and Ethan Flores. Ethan Flores thought that there was someone at the corner that Sohail was trying to hit.
Operario to CD for 3 again. This time it won't go, but look at the offensive rebounding prowess here for number 24, Rodrigue Fox.
That's Rodrigue Fox, who apparently is half Filipino, half Bahamian.
Bahamian.
So he's from the Bahamas. So where Rihanna is from.
Yeah. Great
At coincidentally, where Buddy Hield and DeAndre Ayton are currently playing, and where Klay Thompson wants to represent as well.
Yeah, they're all naturalized player there.
No, I think DeAndre Ayton is really from the Bahamas, and Buddy Hield.
But
Klay Thompson, Klay Thompson, I believe his father, Michael Thompson, has acquired Bahamian citizenship because of his wife.
But will that work? Because I think Klay Thompson already played for the USA.
That remains to be seen.
But now on the play, I think that Reese Spratz will be on the line once more. To try to put this to a much closer game, maybe. Terrestrial mountain to climb, but it will be really difficult. But still, like what we always say to this Royals Australia, learnings is their win in this game.
So Rodrigue Fox, he is playfully called Usher.
Usher.
By Coach Ogie Gomatay and head coach Speedy Gonzalez. So they
My
call him
boo.
Usher. Yes, Usher.
What a nickname. Ibrahim Sohail tapped that ball. Reese Prats now sizing up. To Flores at the corner. Missing it. Ibrahim Sohail's shot was rejected by Usher. Look at Rodrigue Fox. It's a traveling violation for Fox. Get a timeout call in here. 87 to 57 with 24.1 seconds remaining. A timeout has been called. We are nearing the twilight zone of this game. 24 seconds remaining, and a foul is whistled, and it will be a 2 free throws. Seems that they are in the penalty. Both teams are actually in the penalty here.
So foul will be called against the Junior Blue Hawks, giving Ija Colette, the son of assistant coach Paul Colette, a chance to get into the scoring column. He is now in the scoring column with 1 point. It stays at 1 point for Ija Colette.
Shot clock is now off, Coach Anton. 87 to 58. All they need to do is just hold that basketball and let that time out. ICC Baby Blue Hawks is the clear winner of this game. Total domination indeed for this team from North Caloocan.
So the team from NorCal, no surprise here, to be honest. We kind of expected more of a fight from the Royals basketball team, but head coach Andy Pahanel decided that to give the bench an opportunity to play, as well as Ashton Pahanel did not suit up. So that's a big blow. That's Ashton Pahanel in this tournament averaging 15 points. So 15 points minus for the Royals basketball.
But I like what Coach Andy Pahanel did in here. Give the other players some opportunity to experience being a part of the starting five, because that's what they are in for, learnings every day.
That's correct. So that's something that they can look back on, and something they will be able to cherish. Talking about the Royals Basketball Club.
So in a few, we'll be interviewing our best player of the game. Coach Anton, the next game that we have is also a great match. The home squad will compete against the EAC Brigadiers. So it will be the Patriots versus the Brigadiers in a few. Before that, I'll just go to the panel or go to the stat sheet to check who is our best player.
So that's, again, indeed a nice matchup we are going to have for today. So we are going to be looking forward to the player of the game honors. No doubt, this is something that we're going to go ahead and have in just a little bit. As you see, both teams already warming up. Talking about the EAC Brigadiers and the DLSU Don Facundo backed Junior Patriots warming up. So I want to turn you over now to my partner Daryl Alolod. He's with our best player of the game.
And with me now, the best player and the winner of the game, Godwin Uy. Godwin, ang ganda ng nilaro mo ngayong araw to. It seems like you played with flying colors all around you. Napakasaya mong laro mo ngayon based on your body language and facial expression. Bakit ba ganito ang nilaro mo ngayon? 22 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Paano na-produce ng isang Godwin Uy itong numero na to?
Yun. Una, nagpatingin ko sa God, praying lagi. Tapos sa mga credits sa mga teammates ko na nagbigay ng kumpiyansa sa akin, sa coaches ko. And yun lang po.
And I'll give you this chance now na pasalamatan lahat ng gusto mong pasalamatan. Shoutout mo na lahat ng gusto mong shoutout. This is your time now, Godwin.
First of all, thank you kay Lord na nagbigay ng lakas sa akin. Tapos sa ICC community, kaila Sir Marco po. Tapos kaila Coach Ogie, Coach Mike. Tapos sa papa ko, Coach Erwin Duy. Tapos and lola ko. Tapos yun lang po.
And again, congratulations on your game today, Godwin. And dyan po nagkatapos ang laban ng ICC Baby Blue Hawks at ng Royals Australia. In a few, we're gonna have our third game of this day, Junior Patriots competing against the EAC Brigadiers in a few minutes.